everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jerry and I like to crochet. I know some of you guys may have been thinking, girl, where the fuck have you been? And honestly, I've been a little bit lazy recently and also a tiny bit depressed. I've also been super stressed about money recently because I'm looking to go home over the summer and plane tickets are fucking expensive, and yeah, struggling with money is not very fun. So if you want to help a girl out, please consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, and if you want to purchase one of my products, you can do that via my Instagram. Thank you very much. And I just haven't been in the mood for crocheting, so I apologize for not uploading very regularly, but I will try my best to get back to it as soon as I can. Today is Tuesday, which is actually my day off, and I'm not really in the mood for going outside because the weather is shit. So I thought, why not test myself and see how much stuff I can crochet within 24 hours. I don't know how well this will go. I don't really have any idea what I'm gonna make yet, but I'm just gonna look at the stuff that I have and see if I can come up with anything exciting. I also have these two massive bags which are full of leftover yarn, and they've been getting in the way of my space at the moment. Like, I tried to clean my room today and it was just not happening. So I'm gonna try my best to use as much of it as I can so that I can get it out the way and then I can clean my room. So first things first, I thought I should give you a yarn haul. I'm so sorry, I haven't taken my meds in like 3 days and I think it's starting to show. But these are my bags full of yarn. Not sponsored, by the way, I fucking wish. And most of it is just filled with smaller pieces of yarn which are left over from different projects. So I have like some scrap pieces like this, like this, like this.
I just hit an Ariana Grande note, bitch.
That was like low-key kind of good. And then I have some bigger balls that I haven't touched yet.
I'm like
a 15-year-old boy, I'm so sorry. And these are also a different kind of material. They're not cotton or acrylic, they're very soft and fluffy. So I'm not really sure exactly what I'm gonna make with these, but I'm just gonna have a see. So I have this ball of leftover white yarn, and what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to create a drawstring pouch. I recently saw this like Miffy inspired drawstring pouch on Pinterest. I will put a picture here. And I think this should be enough yarn to finish it. I really hope so. But I'm just going to make it really tiny. I think I can use it to put my AirPods in or a little bit of makeup. I'm going to use my 5.5mm hook and I'm going to do some single crochets to make this. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build the bottom and then I'm going to build it upwards so that I can turn it into a drawstring pouch at the top. I'm also going to watch The Hunger Games while I do this because I love The Hunger Games and it's like my comfort movie. Okay, so in order to start this, I made a row of 15, and then instead of chaining one and turning around, I did 3 single crochets into the last stitch. And I was struggling with this so bad for literally no reason at all. And then all I did was keep doing single crochets along the bottom of the row. And this is what is going to create like the rounded effect, so it turns into a little pouch. And then when I got to the end, I just did 2 single crochets into the last stitch so that we have the other corner, the other rounded part. And then I slip stitch into the first stitch before chaining 2. And then I just went all the way around. So I never put my yarn properly and I've got this huge fucking knot that I've been trying to untangle for about 5 minutes. And it's really getting on my nerves and I just don't know what to do. I'm like considering cutting it and just trying to find the end, but then if I tie the pieces together it's just gonna look not very nice with my piece. So I think I'm just gonna be stuck here for a while. Okay, so I just had a break to eat my lunch and this is what I've made so far. As you can see, I've just made like the little pouch. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a darning needle and use my black yarn to draw the details on the front. And then I'm going to use the rest of my white yarn to make a little string. So as you can see, this is the little pouch I've ended up with, and I've added this drawstring here, but I thought it would look nicer by adding some star details. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my white yarn and I'm going to make 2 little stars so I can put them on the bottoms of the string. So in order to make this star, all I need to do is start by making a magic ring, and then I'm going to do a single crochet, a double crochet, chain 2, and then do 1 more double crochet. So this is the pattern we're going to follow. I'll show you again. So we're going to do a single crochet, a double crochet, chain 2, 1 more double crochet. So do this 5 times, and then when you get to the end, do 1 more single crochet into the circle and slip stitch into the side of the first corner before cutting your yarn and chaining off. And then we can pull the string at the back to tighten the circle so that we have a star. Okay, so I finished crocheting my miffy pouch, and this is what it looks like. And I don't think I did a very good job on the darning because it's not my strong suit. But besides that, I think it turned out really cute. You can see I've got these tiny little star details on the front. And yeah, I can just imagine the kind of things I can put inside. Maybe I can put in a little bit of makeup, some AirPods, and yeah, I like it a lot. For my next project, I'm going to make a striped cat ear beanie. I've got these 2 blue balls of yarn.
That's what she said. And you know what?
And I'm just going to do double crochets with this. So I'm going to start with the darker color, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to crochet the circumference of my head before doing double crochets into each stitch, and then I'm going to use the alternative color to make the striped effect. So as you can see, I'm just measuring my big ass head, and then I just did double crochets into every single stitch, and when I would reach the end of the round, I would just change to the different color. And this is super simple to make. I really like making it because you just do the same stitch over and over and over again. So I didn't end up filming very much footage because I was too invested in the Hunger Games. But I finished my hat, as you can see, and this is what it looks like on. I think it looks pretty cute, it fits my head very well, and it was a good use of the rest of my yarn. Like, I literally did not have any yarn left. It was a perfect finish, and yeah, I think it's pretty cute. Okay, sorry, this is super random, but I've got a quick question for the people that are still watching. If you were in the Hunger Games, where would you place? Because for me, I know there's like 2 options. Number 1, offing myself immediately. Like, you know, at the beginning, if you step off the podium before the time runs out, they just blow you up. And I just feel like there's so much running involved in the games, and I don't want to do that. Number 2, I am the most competitive person I know. Like, we could be playing any game and I furiously want to win. So I feel like I would go into career mode and I would just start K-wording everyone left, right, and center. So yeah, sorry, that's the end of my Hunger Games rant. I was just curious, like, where do you think you would place? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, back to crocheting. Okay, so I'm gonna move on to the next project because it's already the evening and I have to go out for dinner. But at the end of the month, it's my best friend's birthday. We are both turning 26 this year. And my friend is super into home decor. Like, her house is really beautiful, really neat and clean all the time. And so I thought, as a little gift for her, I would crochet her some coasters to go in her living room. So I found this really nice tutorial on making these like super cute flower coasters, and I thought I would make a few for her in some different colors so that she has a set. And I'm not really going to film this because I don't have the time, and also because it's not my tutorial. Like, I don't want to take credit for something that I didn't make. So I'm just going to crack on with it and watch the new Curtis Connor video, and I will show you what I've made when I'm finished. Okay, so that actually took a lot less time than I expected. I managed to crack these out really, really fast. But these are the little flower coasters that I've made, and I just think they are so sweet. And I really think she'll like them. Well, I really hope she does. And it was super easy to darn in the ends, and the tutorial that I watched was really helpful. So again, I will put the link in the description if you want to make some of these. And now I'm going to go out for dinner. Okay, so I'm back home and back in my pajamas again, and I really don't know what to make next. Like, I have so many different types of yarn, but I just can't come up with any ideas. I was scrolling through Pinterest for like the past 20-ish minutes trying to get some inspiration, but all of the things that I've been looking at are long-term projects and I don't think I'll be able to finish them within today. So I decided to have a little break by packaging some of the commissions that I've got. I packaged my present for my friend Alma, and I also recently got commissioned to make a collar for this guy's cat, and this buyer was so fucking nice. I told him how much it would cost and he actually sent me double and told me that I should charge more for my products because I should believe in myself, and I almost cried. Like, so nice. So because he was so generous, I thought I would make a little small plushie for his cat. So you can kind of see here I made like a tiny little strawberry plushie, and hopefully his cat will like it. But now I'm just going to continue scrolling through Pinterest and hopefully I'll get a little bit of inspiration. Okay, so I ended up scrolling on Pinterest for pretty much nothing because I just remembered that a few days ago I made this, and I was thinking of turning it into a tapestry, and I actually used like this cross stitch grid in order to come up with the pattern, but I think I'm going to turn it into a little bag. So I still have this huge white ball of yarn and it's the same color as the tapestry that I made here, kind of. Yeah, I think so. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a plain white side. So I'm going to make it exactly the same size as this one, except I'm not going to do the 8 ball. I'm just going to keep it plain. And then I'm going to use the yarn to create a strap that will go all the way around the bottom and also around the top. I'm also going to watch an analysis video about the Divergent movies because I clearly have taste. Okay, so it's been about an hour and I finally finished making the other side of my bag. All I did was do half double crochets into every single stitch, and I just chained the same amount as I did for the 8 ball one. Luckily, I still have a bunch of the white yarn left over, and all I'm going to do is create a strap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crochet a length which fits under all 3 sides, and then I'm also going to make it taller so that I have like a little strap to hold on to. And I also think I'm going to watch Divergent now because it's on Netflix and Theo James is just Theo James. So I started off by making a slip knot, and then I chained 6 before doing half double crochets into each stitch along the row. And you can do single crochets if you want for this, but I'm lazy and I want to make it quicker, so I'm doing half double crochets. And then when I get to the end of the row, all I'm going to do is chain 1, flip my work, and then continue doing half double crochets. So I'm just going to keep doing the same pattern until I get the length of the strap that I want. So I finally reached the length of the strap that I wanted, and now all I have to do is attach it to the 2 pieces of the bag. So as you can see, I just lined it up and I'm just doing single crochets into every single side, and this will make sure it's more secure. You can also do slip stitches if you want, but I decided that I wanted it to look more prominent, so I did single crochets. And then I'm going to tuck in the ends. Okay, so this is the finished bag. As you can see, I've added the other side and I added the strap on the top, and I think it turned out really nice. It's a really good size, and I'm considering maybe adding a button or a clasp to the top so that I can put more stuff in it and not worried about things falling out. Also, if you would like to see more tutorials on how to use like cross stitch grid patterns to make crochet items, please let me know in the comments down below and I will think about it, because I need more video ideas because my brain is just empty and I can't think of anything at the moment. That is the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching if you made it to the end. I think I did an okay job at seeing how much I could crochet in a day, especially considering I decided to go out for lunch and dinner with my friend. But let me know in the comments which item I made that you like the most, and maybe next time I'll try do this again without going out for meals, and then I can see how much I can truly make in 24 hours. Please consider liking the video and subscribing if you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments what you would like to see next. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. I will try be better with my uploads because I know I've not been very consistent, and again I do apologize for that, but I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.